Welcome to this Rugby Challenge 4 competition between the Harlequins and London Irish. I'm really excited about this and I hope you guys are, so be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. So we can have a look at the squads here. Joe Marler taking on Erlington, Saya Faenga and Crumpton, Carl Sinclair, Matt Simmons, Stephen Lewis, Rob Shaw, Clifford, James Chisholm, Danny Kerr, Marcus Smith, Ryan Chisholm, France Sayel, Michelle Campagnaro, Nathan Earl, and Mike Brown for the Harlequins, which was the team I was playing as. And that's the reserves for the squad. Both teams, very strong players that can come off the bench. A couple of USA internationals among those squads in the form of Bryce Campbell and Paul Lasike. And Paddy Jackson kicks off the match. And it's going to fall for Clifford, who gives it immediately off to Rob Shaw, who's crunched in that tackle. And it goes wide from Kerr to Smith, who gives it off to Earl, who's once again thumped in a good read by Curtis Rona. That was fantastically done. Sael Campagnaro. Good pass from Danny Kerr, makes a few meters. Danny Kerr once again. Sael gives it off to Chisholm. Slowed down a bit and was managed to be brought to ground. Danny Kerr again. Gonna look for the set play here. Goes to Marcus Smith, who fires it inside to Sael. Campagnaro, Simmons. Thumped back inside the 22 Harlequins. They're trapped in their own half. Kerr goes wide again. Campagnaro, Smith. Good ball. Chisholm once again. Slow down. London Irish told to release the ball by the referee. Smith inside to Simmons. Campagnaro. Good play. Good run. Good defense. Everything is going very well. Danny Kerr's looking for touch with that box kick, but doesn't get much on. It's going to fall for Aliveretti Vetokani, Fijian man. And the Harlequins are unable to turn that one over. Held on to by London Irish. Franco van der Merwe. Good take by him. Once again, it's held on to Phipps. Danny Kerr shooting up to take out his opposite number. And the Harlequins were able to turn that one over inside the Irish half. Simmons Lewis. He's brought to ground. And it's taken by Franco van der Merwe. They were able to turn it over with London Irish, and now they take it off again. And they've got it through the centre. Inside ball. Once again, an inside ball. Franco van der Merwe again. Harlequins able to turn the ball over. Goes wide. Sael. Marler. The big prop throws a wild one out there to Earl. Nathan Earl. Well held. Danny Kerr. Sayeli. Chisholm. Smith. Thumped by Curtis Rona again. Strong defence by London Irish once again. Danny Kerr looking to go for touch on the 50. Instead, it's a penalty. And that'll be a yellow card for London Irish. And Smith decides to kick for touch and get his team inside Irish half. And that one is not going to go into touch. It's taken down by Rona. He fires it wide now. Naholo gives it off inside Earl. Good tackle, but unable to turn it over inside their half. Nick Phipps kicks it downfield. Brownie's found a bit of space there. Hands off one and then it's brought down by another. And there's a good tackle there. Once again, Phipps. Inside ball. Brilliantly done. Fired out wide. Curtis Rona. Try. Try London Irish. What a try by Curtis Rona. And it all came from the prop, Sekope Kepu. It was brilliant here, that tackle. London Irish quick over the ball. Then Nick Phipps fires it out wide inside to Kepu. And then out wide to Rona. Brown and Earl were left in the dust. And that is a brilliant try for London Irish. First blood drawn in this match. And Paddy Jackson will step up to take the 2 points. Good kicker he is. Scottish international. Former Scottish international, and that is a fantastic kick. And 2 more points added to London Irish's score. 7 plays nil. Marcus Smith with the restart. And that one's going to go well inside. London Irish's 22, and that's a penalty. And the ball was lost from the restart. Look at this. A good kick. Marcus Smith well to the right. And then Magny, I believe it was, knocked it on as he was tackled. So a good opportunity to attack here from inside. The Irish 22, Danny Kerr to feed the scrum. Fires it out the back to Smith, who gives it off to Campagnaro, and then he offloads it to Earl. What an offload! Earl, 7 meters out. Danny Kerr. Louise is breaking free, and what a try that'll be for Harlequins. And they strike back. By Stephen Lewis scoring a wonderful try under the uprights. Look at this, Nathan Earl, sorry. He made a good break. It was a good tackle by Vedekani, but the Harlequins were just quick off the ball. Danny Kerr, good pass out by Lewis. He breaks one tackle. It's a try for the big lock. And a try for Harlequins. Marcus Smith to add the 2 points. Easy kick for him. Straight out in front. And the kick is good. So the Harlequins tie it all up. Still with a man advantage. 7-all. The restart from Paddy Jackson. He's going to look towards the right, towards Clifford, who gives it off to Robshaw once again. Similar way to how the game started off. Danny Kerr, Smith, Sayel, Chisholm. He's driven backwards. And they're going to play it. Quickly. Oh, they had space and then they decided to kick it away. It was Waisaki Naiholo. Earl. London Irish pouring in. Paddy Jackson. Once again, holding strong here. Danny Kerr trying to take it intercepted. Never mind. Franco van der Merwe goes over. And London Irish are in for their second. And what a try that is. It was a good run. They were inside the position. It was Coleman who fed it out to Jackson. Then they were quick over the ball. You can see van der Merwe, the lock there, calls for it. And he goes over. It was a good wide ball. And exactly what London Irish needed. Paddy Jackson again. Add the 2 points to pull his team back out to 7. And just sneaks it in behind the left upright. 14 points to 7. And the big prop comes back on the field after 10 minutes. So London Irish doing very well. Managing that one-man advantage extremely well and managing to get a couple of tries on the Harlequins. And the restart once again heading down towards the 22. Magny again. Campagnaro tackles him. But London Irish are going to maintain that ruck. The ball comes out from van der Merwe to Naholo. That was very nearly a break there. Marla was able to bring them to ground and looked like Harlequins were going to steal it there, but instead London Irish take it on and they go out wide. Magny. And once again they maintain inside the 22. Phipps goes to the left. And here's Naholo. Waisaki Naholo gives it inside to Jackson. Takes the ball on. And Harlequins this time around are successful in the turnover. Danny Kerr, Smith, Sayel. Driven back a bit by Curtis Rona. Fire it wide. Smith. Side to Danny Kerr. Danny Kerr making a break. What a run by Danny Kerr. Driven back a few meters, but they're inside the 10-meter area. London Irish told to let go of the ball. Comes out wide. Campagnaro. Strong tackle there. Deniker's going to look for the set play. He's looking for Smith, his fly half, to play the ball, and he gives it to Sile, and then Chisholm. Good strong run there. Deniker. Smith. Another strong tackle made. And Irish holding their defence well. Deniker. Chisholm. Big carries being made here. Good few line breaks, and they go left to Clifford. Takes the run. Deniker. Feeds it himself to Simmons. They're losing ground here now, and London Irish are going to take it. Coleman. And Nick Phipps takes it, and Chisholm is there to take him down. London Irish now with a good attacking opportunity. Inside. Pass. And Harlequins are able to win that ball back. Robshaw. To Simmons. Okay. Danny Kerr. Feeds it wide. Campagnaro. Sayel. Chisholm. Feeds a pass out to no one, and it's picked up by Clifford. Decides not to offload and take the tackle. Danny Kerr again. At the base of that ruck, Simmons, Sayel, Smith, the fly half with a good run. Offloads it to Sayel, who offloads it to Lewis, the try scorer. Good runs here. Earl, hands one off. Harlequins suddenly flying through. What a break by Sayel. Starting to flow in their attack now, London Irish. Harlequins. Chisholm. Ball goes backwards and picked up by their captain, Robshaw. They still have the ball now. Earl cuts around the outside, but he's thumped back by Curtis Rona. Deniker. Campagnaro. Robshaw. Brown. Smith. Marcus Smith. There's a maul set there, and they begin the drive. They begin the drive, and now they're being driven back, and they're told to use it, and they are awarded a penalty, London Irish. A scrum for the Harlequins not releasing the ball, but this is the second scrum of the match, and they've lost it once again, London Irish. On their own feed, Sayel off to Earl. Earl making a break. Tries to dummy one over, but can't do it. Vatakani. And Harlequins with the advantage. And it is London Irish who give away the penalty for the knock-on. Earl tried to offload it then. Good work by Vatakani to pick the ball up. He passes it inside. The ball is knocked on in the tackle once again. Handling errors becoming quite a common thing. It is a bit slippery here as the weather isn't in favour of rugby players. Danny Kerr, Sayeli, Campagnaro, Chisholm. And there's a penalty for a high tackle against London Irish. So, an opportunity for the Harlequins. And they decide to go for 3 points. And it is Marcus Smith, almost 50 metres out on the angle. Very slight. It'll be a big kick to pull his team to within 4 just as the buzzer goes. The kick is good. It is really good from Marcus Smith. What a kick that is. 10 points to 14. That is what his team needed when going into the changing rooms at halftime. And at halftime, the score is Harlequins 10, London Irish 14. And we're back with the second half of the match. Marcus Smith for the restart. He's going to look towards the left-hand side of the 22-metre line. It's a good chase being put on there by the Harlequins. Clifford is able to bring Waisaki Nahoro down pretty quick. And once again, London Irish in possession. Held onto the ball very well and used it very well in the possession. They've had that ball falling towards Mike Brown, who's going to try and run it. Instead, he's tackled. And that's going to be a pass out wide to Campagnaro. Marla Feeds it outside to Smith, who fires a pass to Chisholm that didn't really work well for them. But Danny Kerr nonetheless feeds it on to Smith, who is thumped in that tackle. Kerr again, Sayeli, Rob Shaw, Campagnaro, Brown. He's got Earl there. They continue to put pressure on them, London Irish. Brown, Campagnaro, Chisholm, who's looking for a long pass out. Campagnaro. They're on just outside their own 22-meter area. Danny Kerr wisely kicks for touch. And that one doesn't go out again. Vader Carney will take it on and does a nice little offload inside to Curtis Rona. Kerr again trying to look for the interception, but Phipps takes it on. Harlequins able to turn it over. Now they have another attacking opportunity. Phipps goes in back to Brown. They've lost several meters on that one. Danny Kerr, Chisholm, inside to Sinclair. Louis scores the only try for the Harlequins. Kerr again. Campagnaro. Rob Shaw. Smith. Oh, that was almost a terrible pass, but they recovered it. But they've been knocked back several meters. Sayeli off to Earl. Earl with a good run. Earl with a good run. Very strong run from Earl there. Danny Kerr. Sayel. Kerr. Smith. Oh, he's knocked it on again. Very nearly a good break there, but it is a penalty against the Harlequins. Well, there's an advantage to the London Irish. And with that turnover, it'll be a scrum to London Irish. For the knock-on handling error starting to mount up against the Harlequins as they haven't done very well in these slippery conditions. And there's another advantage to London Irish, and Harlequins penalised for being offside. If you look here, the scrum sets. Danny Carey was looking for it, and then as soon as Nick Phipps grabs it, he comes up, he tackles him, tried to pass it to his number 8 Phipps, and he knocked it on. And they decide to go for the 3 points. And it's a good choice. Paddy Jackson, he's done very well. And this is from almost 40 meters out. And that is a superb kick from Paddy Jackson. He pulls his team back out to a 7-point lead. And what a kick that was, and what London Irish needed to pull themselves back in ahead. And once again, they try that short move again, and it's going to be another run in. There's no one there to stop them. What a try, London Irish. They had the 3 points, and now they have the 5. Terence Hepatemia scores. Once again, London Irish reeling in the points now. They're really putting pressure on this Harlequin side. They're about to pull back to 14 points. Pat Jackson hasn't missed one yet. That record remains intact. 24 points to 10. London Irish well in the lead now. Marcus Smith for the restart. He's going to go to that left-hand side again. Strong chase from Harlequin. Danny Kerr with the tackle. Harlequin's unable to turn it over though. And Phipps takes it on. Strong play from Harlequins trying to shut them down. London Irish once again. And this time around they turn it over. They're inside the 22. They have an attacking opportunity. Sale. Chisholm. And there's another penalty. Penalty high tackle. They're going to take a quick tap. Sinclair. Why? Campagnaro. Campagnaro's in. Oh, what a try. Harlequins. Just what they needed. A chance to strike back. Michel Campagnaro scores. It all came from this. The penalty. High tackle. Curtis Rona wasn't the best decision. The chip. The tap. Carl Sinclair. Long pass. Campagnaro. Vader Carney tried his best, but you weren't going to stop him. And that is the try that the Harlequins needed to pull themselves back into this game. And Marcus Smith to add the 2 points. pull them back within 7, which will put them a try behind, and he does so. Brilliant kick from Marcus Smith. And the Harlequins back in this game. Some changes coming on now. Joe Marler for Garcia Botta. Crumpton for Baldini. And Chisholm is coming off for Bothwell. There's James Chisholm. So several changes coming on for London Irish. Well, actually for the Harlequins. And once again, the high tackles causing some grief. It's really starting to have repercussions for them. And Marcus Smith opts to go for touch. He's going to try and get them inside the 22. And that one, London Irish are going to let go into touch about halfway down the 22. So a very good kick from Marcus Smith. And now they have the opportunity to play the ball inside the 22. But that does not look like it is going to be a very good ball. And it's an advantage to the Harlequins. The ball wasn't straight, but now Harlequins have a chance. Once again, Danicare, Sayale, Smith. They have the advantage. It's a perfect attacking opportunity. Chisholm. Danicare looking in there. He's going to pass it. Campagnaro, Sayel, Earl. Earl, he's got space, and he passes it inside. They're very close now, but they are going to come back for the scrum. Harlequins are going to try and play at the scrum, but they're not doing a very good job of holding on to that one. So London Irish are going to come out with it, and Vatakani's going to smack it downfield. Brown's not reacting fast enough, and that ball is well inside the 50-meter channel. Campagnaro. Sayel. Feeding it wide. Smith. Campagnaro again. Offloading game not working as well as they would have hoped, the Harlequins. And there's another wide ball out here. Magny. Earl. And that tackle causes him to drop it on it, knock the ball on again. So it'll be a scrum feed to the Harlequins. They had the wide ball too. Fayanga gave him good pass, and then Magny just knocks it on again. His handling has caused his team some strife. And another scrum this time. Harlequins look to redeem themselves, and they do this time. Bothmal looks to take it off the back, but he's shut down rather quickly by Waisaki Naholo. Danicare. Nathan O. Rob Shaw. Sayal was through the centre. Campagnaro. Brown. Good, looks for the pass but doesn't throw it. And instead they set the drive. Baldwin decides to use the ball. Sayal. Inside. Here's Chisholm. He's on the 50. So Harlequins with more attacking opportunities. Brown. Bothma, what a ball. Smith makes a good run. Harlequins now really getting their attacking motion on. Louise. Still their ball. Harlequins. Holding strong again. Smith. Chisholm. And Danica is still there. Smith. Lewis. Campagnaro through the centre. What a ball. What a dummy as well. They're still there. Good attacking opportunity. Danica. Sayel. Lewis. Smith. Can't get the offload away in time. Still their ball. Holding strong. Sayel. Thumped in the tackle. They're going backwards now. Danica is going to look for 3 points. And nope. Just to the left. I do need the 3 points would have been worth it, but instead they're going to have a 22-meter dropout. And he's going to look for the left-hand touch side. Is he Paddy Jackson? Campagnaro. Strong hit, but he has received an injury, looks like, to his neck or shoulder area. He will be having to come off, and who will be coming on for him? It'll be James Lang. So, Harlequins suffering an injury in that matchup. So, James Lang is going to come onto the field and Harlequins will have the scrum. And it's been good play so far for the Harlequins, and their scrum is much better. They're dominating now. They were slightly more dominant, and they're starting to show it a bit more now. Cheslem, and that's a shoulder charge, I believe. And yes, London Irish penalised once again. Why Saki no Holo this time? Really starting to mount up against them, these high tackle penalties. And Marcus Smith is going to attempt another shot from a very similar position to his last one, and this will definitely be worth it for the Harlequins. Marcus Smith. And he's got it! What a kick! Looked like it was going right, but instead it held its line. And the Harlequins up by 20 points to 20-24. There's still time. The comeback is on the way. Smith! Robshaw! Garcia Botta, his first touch, and Simmons knocks it on. That's not what you need. You need to hold on to the ball. The comeback's still on, but they can't hold on to the ball. They can't win it. With some brilliant offloading games, though. They had a break there. Simmons knocked it on, though. Harlequin still with an opportunity, though. They can win this scrum. Goes. They are pushing back against a bit, and they do win it. Danicare. Smith. Wide to Earl. Earl. Inside to Robshaw. What a ball. Brilliant pass. And London Irish have to take it on again. Have to be very careful here. Harlequins have to hold their lines well. Lang with the tackle. Do manage to turn it over again. Danicare. He's going to look to the left. Cheslem. Lewis. Still their ball. Care. Sayel. Baldwin. Earl. Earl sprinting free. Earl has a gap. He's got Vader Carney. Has he got Naholo? I think he might. This could be it. That might be it. The Harlequins are in again. Nathan Earl. Has he done it? 25 points to 24. Kick to come. Look at this. Brilliant play. Out wide from Robshaw. Earl takes it. He gets around one. He gets around Vedekani. Brilliant step. And then Naholo hasn't got the pace to catch him. And that is a brilliant try. Kick to come here from Marcus Smith. But the Harlequins, they have the lead for the first time in this game. And are they able to hold on to it? Very important kick this. It's a very wide kick as well. Marcus Smith. Straight down the centre. It's on. The comeback is on. They're in the lead by 3 now. Harlequins, have they got it in them? For London Irish, that's 3 now. Paddy Jackson with the restart. Harlequins have 30 seconds to hold on to this ball. Clifford, they're going to try and play it for a bit. Robshaw to Smith. Danny Kerr. Here's time up. He's going to try and kick it, but it's knocked it on. That could still be it, though. Is the referee going to call a scrum? There it is. You can see. No, he's not. He's not called it. That's game over. The Harlequins. They scoop it up in a comeback of the ages. What a game for the Harlequins. Unfortunately for London Irish, their skill will not do them any good this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Game Boy out.